My name is Trell, and I make videos of things I like. Today I'm here to talk about fighting games. Something you like until you get on a losing streak of 10 times, and now you gotta go in training stage. But first, I would like to thank everyone coming. The people who got curious and just had nothing to do, or the people I recommend this to, or just my friend Nick. Hey Nick. Alright, now I'm just gonna let my editor me finish the intro. Ah, yes, fighting games. You either love them or you either hate them. But I can do both. When you play a fighting game, you either play it in two ways. Your old regular controller that come with the console, like Xbox, PlayStation, and all that. Or you can play it another way, arcade system. And if you're like me, you buy something cheap, like from Amazon, that doesn't really work. But still, get the job done, I guess. And you can play it just like me. Well, probably not like that because I don't know what he's doing. He's not even plugged in. Okay, that's all I need from you now, editing me. Now clean up your room. Okay, now for game number one. A small little indie game that came up in the world called Girls is a 2D animation fighting game that was made 11 years ago by Lab Zero, and it luckily has survived throughout the years with the help of its fandom, profiles, and, you know, the mobile game I didn't play. Better late than never, it took Skullgirls many years to finally make its first Season 1 pass DLC, which went really well. It made me stop playing it again, and it made other people stop playing it again. You have Black Dahlia, Umbrella, and Annie, the worst character. I'm joking, I'm joking. And still even a new character that haven't came out yet, Mari. They're gonna make a season 2, right? They go so well with all the other already in the game characters that is so colorful and unique of its own, you know? Like Miss Fortune, a quick and speedy fighter who can lose her head in the middle of a game so it can fight with her. Miss Fortune is a street smart wild card and one of my favorite tropes in the game. She was one of my first characters I played, and played the story mode of. Took quite a while since I was like kind of young. It was projectile after projectile, terrible character after terrible character, and then there you are, the ending story. But that's not all. There's many more stories you can go to. Once you're done with the three stages of beating the boss and getting skull hard, you don't have to just do that. With one character, you can do many. It's not the size of the roster that matters, it's how you use it. Like Beowulf, the pro wrestler that nobody cares about and don't like. At first, he may seem like a regular grappler, but as you hold the light punch button, medium punch button, he start to hear cheers. And when he hear cheers, his abilities will become extra and deals more damage. And then you have Cerebella, the circus assassin that everyone loves, and also work for the Mafia. She may be also a grab character, but her moves work totally differently. She's a strong, heavy-hitting girl that can take a lot of damage. Probably one of the most easiest characters you can use and win off of if you want to get your friends mad. And maybe one favorite, Manic Pixie Dream Girl, Painwheel. She is good at comboing and great at rush down attacks. And if you hit the opponent with a projectile, you could like do some more damage because it stunned them. In a bit of a pickle, she can also fly. Plus, she not really that. I wouldn't really say she's hard to play. Her animation while she fight looks fantastic. Also, these are just the characters I have time to talk about. There are so many characters with great design and lore and character development. Like Eliza, who can heal mid-game by taking your blood, and have two bodyguards that can like help out in situations. And her Egyptian design just screams, "I am better than you." She'll look like she'll laugh at you because you can't pay your medical bill after she got done beating your ass. And Big Ben, a vigilante who was once a law-abiding police officer, and also have the powers of a fucking briefcase. He's a robotic police officer with the power of smooth jazz. What more you want? Go-Girls is the easiest to get into the game, but hard to master. And it's always a low price, so give it a try if you want. I don't know about the online mode though. It's almost dead, and when you do find something, you'll probably gonna lose 50% chance. Well, no, 90. I was just being nice. Game number two, that I didn't really have much gameplay of.
I don't recall any business with you.
The editing wasn't really good, but what you gonna get, you know? In the same category as Skullgirl with the animation and the beautiful looking characters. And you can find what fits you easily with the categorized difficulty with 1 star or up to 5 stars. And they also have different types as well, such as zoning, unique, balance, powers, shooting. Yeah, just shooting. You know what? I got a better name for this. The American government when you don't give up your oil. Guilty Gear started way back in 1998, around the same time where Mortal Kombat started its first game. Before it came out, I was somewhat looking forward to it. I seen many Guilty Gear fans talking about it and how good it is, and I look at it at the story, and to see there's a lot. Like I look at the story of a game that have years of history that I could get into, and I love wasting my time learning about lore that no one cares about. Well, the Guilty Gear have hours and hours, hundred of days made worth of bad guys saving the world alone, then fighting the most random shit. He's fighting robots, he's fighting gods, he's fighting witches, he's fighting child custody. And many characters have so much history that I don't know about. And not even gonna try. The story mode, that pretty much an anime with low quality and low graphics and don't really compare to like the good and the clean graphics of this game and the gameplay itself. Like Guilty Gear is a 2D and 3D hybrid that works perfectly so well with a lot of content. I bought one season pass, blinked, and there's another one with some character changes and new maps. I'm unsure if this was added already, but they say they was gonna have a trio mode where you can play as 3 characters at once. And now, let's talk about all the characters. Soul Bad Guy, you needed to stop being so moody. Kai, I don't know, he's an interesting character, but playstyle is kind of boring for me. Not really my type. The ninja, the samurai, the time traveling Australian, the weird kata lady that make no sense in destroy mode, the doctor I think that stole my kidney when I was trying to just get a checkup. The absolute love of my life, please, oh my God, I will do anything, anything you ask for, anything you wish, anything you command. Every side character are good in their own way, and what you might find in a fighting game. And also have good representation, great even, of black, trans, and disabled. The weird kid no one likes at school who thought it was funny being racist. The only reason I keep clowning Happy Chaos is because he keep beating me in online games. Don't get me wrong, online is pretty fun, and it's like the most popular ones, other than survival and arcade. Yeah, they usually categorize them by ranking, and if you're at a low rank, it's probably empty and depressing. I only got like one person there. You can just skip to one of the higher ones. My experience, I met some people that were like at the same level as me, but there are some that's just overpowered that don't give you any chance of a hit in. And you just think, is my character trash? Then you change to a second character, Leo. Leo Whitefang. He's pretty cool. I like his little spinny swords and stuff. Beard, awesome beard. And just like he's just a cool, confident character. And it really matches his rush down fighting style that is just cool to play. He also have different types of stances that I fell in love with. When I kept losing, I started playing Jacko. Trick or treat! And she is not an easy character to play. You have to pop out your service every chance you get just to have a fighting chance with her low health. Chip is fast and speedy, and I like it. He was difficult at first, but every time I play him, he would get more easier and fun. Testame is a very good character who is good at setup. So they can teleport. I would have known that if I look at command list. Also, please, please, I'll do anything. Okay, that's it for those two. And the last one, you may know. They have been blowing up in online love recently. Kind of a new arrival. Dropped earlier this year. Or last year, whenever I dropped this video. Here we go, baby. Street Fighter 6. The game that everybody wished they was. And everybody girlfriend wished they was with. Street Fighter been in fighting game history since the days of time. Since people invented time. Then they invented Street Fighter. Back when I was a kid, my mom got in trouble for leaving me in the house by myself. So she took me to her boyfriend's house. And that's when I found out Street Fighter 6 Ultra Arcade Edition. That's when my love of Street Fighter started. Makoto was my main. Few years later, Street Fighter 5 came out, and I got my first summer job and bought it. And that's when I first found out about buyer's remorse. This game sucked. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good street fighting game and a fighting game itself, but it just felt so bland compared to the others. The whole game just left a bad taste in my mouth. But Street Fighter 6, masterpiece. This game fixed everything I complained about. A big roster, good looking ultimate attacks, nice and vibrant colors, and other things you can do instead of playing just fighting games. In a fighting game, amazing. Blew my mind. World Tour was different and kind of fun. I liked it making my own character just to walk around, have fun, associate with locals, and beat them. And the roster. And you see how some change to new and old. But even the old have changed before, gotten older, age, wiser. It makes you think some things have changed during the last sequel. Ryu looked like he gone wiser and masters his powers. Luke is now the new face of Street Fighter. He's a more young and cocky fighter who's pretty tough, but with a heart of gold. He really leaves a good impression on you while being your first teacher and likes to help you out in story mode. And the other characters, let me see if I can find a new word to call this. Hold on, just going on my phone here. Other way to say great. Okay, spectacular. Street Fighter 6 makes it so easy to get in game. You don't have to be a veteran to learn the skills. And even with modern controls and classic controls, everybody is happy. Newcomers will play modern controls and learn how to play the game, and people who come from other fighting games and pretty used to like how it goes can also play classic. And there's a character for every solution. If you're having problems with a certain type, can have many layers, and you can always mix up his moves.
Happy feet, one more combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco.
So does DJ. With his hyper ADHD type of attitude, he looked like he'll just play around with you, doing fake outs, ultimates, specials, and his ultimate is literally a rhythm game. If you do it right, it gets more damage. And plus, have you seen his abs? Bro, how can you not like this guy? Going up against Kens or DJs are not easy. Write it in your notes. They will defeat you in seconds and call you trash. Don't get me wrong, it's not all Ryu fighters. But if you run against some of them, there's a 50% chance they will private message you and give you something racist. Be careful of the My Reason mains. They always go head first into action, trying to break your armor. It's like going against a semi truck, aka I'm my Reason mains. Kimberly's are my personal enemies. A kin main will watch the world burn with a glass of vodka in their hand. But when they win, sometimes I can't complain. Blanca mains, if they're good, they are freak of natures. They're unpredictable with their skills and mix-ups. And all the characters have stats that says easy, mid, hard, tricky, close, far. But you master one, you got it all. Say you're looking for someone who has everything. That would be Gao, Luke, Ken, Ryu. But oh no, you find jumping attacks annoying. Well, something can fix that. Another character. The Sky Grab, like Blanca, the best one. JP, the most annoying one. Kimmy, the one that makes me want to hit my TV. Chung Li, the beautiful one. And Rashid. He's okay. Chung-Li, best character design. But oh no, you're bad at countering overdrives and want to learn how to stop getting hit by them. But it's too much work. Instead, you have a character they can say screw that, and you can pick that character. And that character is Mariza, Zangief, E Honda, Chung-Li again, or pick whoever. There is never a wrong answer in a fighting game. You can play with controller, arcade stick, even with your computer, and play with whoever you want. And if you master that character, try playing another character. New experiences. And that's it. Once again, I am Trell Double L. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave a like if you want. And thank my friend Nick. I don't know if I could use this picture, so I just drew a picture of him. And bye. That's it.